We at UCR would like to respectfully acknowledge and recognize our responsibility to the original and current caretakers of this land, water, and air, the Cahuilla, Tongva, Lucieno, and Serrano peoples, and all of their ancestors and descendants, past, present, and future. Today, the UCR campus is home to many indigenous peoples from all over the world, including UCR faculty, students, and staff, and we're grateful to have the opportunity to live and work on these homelands. We also wish to recognize and thank those among our graduating class, student body, faculty, staff, and the greater community who have and are serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. We're especially proud of the active duty and military veterans in this year's graduating class.
You hungry for a better graduation? Try UCR Crunch. Now with clusters of grit and flakes of resilience. It'll get you going on graduation day.
As children, we were asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? A question engraved with an answer that simply disguises itself as a promise. A promise we all made to the child within us that was originally faced with the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? A question proposed by every institution composed of grown children acting as adults, still trying to live the promise that they made to their inner child. What do you want to be when you grow up? What is important is not what we said in response, but what we meant when we said it. We meant to challenge the status quo and everything you think that you know, to embrace the many shades that our body embodies. We meant to speak the language of diversity. Let there be light on our untold stories. We meant to dance with the elephant in the room and go against the current. We meant to be different on purpose. We meant to have purpose. We meant to put everything on the line just to show the next generation that they are worth it. We meant to shatter the fourth wall, the glass ceiling, and any barrier that stands between us and our promise that we made in the beginning. For those that give the gift of giving, for others to be able to give that gift to the present, this domino effect delivers the next into that which connects, where the individual is a myth. Everyone is joined at the hip by our promises that we made to ourselves. Though when we made it, we didn't think it would include everybody else. And now for generations to come, our presence will always be felt, because in the end, that's all we truly want to be, which is able to say, we left our legacy.
Welcome, everyone. We're here to celebrate and congratulate the UCR class of 2021. Commencement is one of my favorite times of the year. We celebrate the great achievements of the graduates. We wish them well on their next steps, wherever life may take them after UCR, and we thank all of the people in our students' lives who have helped them to get to this point. Commencement looks very different this year, but the class of 2021 is different. You've had to adapt to these special circumstances, navigating your way through some of the most difficult times our country has faced in decades. You persisted, you persevered, and you achieved this tremendous goal. To all the friends and families, I want to be sure to acknowledge the parts you have played in getting our students to this point. Your support will continue to be meaningful throughout their lives. I thank you for your partnership in fostering the successes of our graduates. Lastly, I congratulate you, graduates. You have excelled in completing a rigorous curriculum at this top-ranked university. You have done independent research in labs, written thoughtful essays, created works of art, starred in performances, completed internships, and served your communities both on and off campus. Most importantly, you have grown as individuals and as leaders. We are so proud of your achievements. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody, to the class of 2021.
What an incredible honor it is to be here today to celebrate this remarkable milestone with you and your loved ones. We know that getting to the finish line meant so much more than submitting that final exam. This past year, you faced unimaginable challenges and were put to the test in ways few other graduating classes have. Yet, you persevered, fueled by grit and determination. You not only met this moment, you also went above and beyond what was required for you as a student to make our beautiful state a better, more equitable place. Many of you took care of loved ones. You volunteered at food pantries. You marched for racial justice. And you served on the front lines to get your community vaccinated, all while pursuing your degree. And for our graduates, who are the first in your family to earn a college degree, you have forged an academic path for future generations to come. So as you stand here today, ready to embark on your next adventure, we don't just want to say congratulations. We want to extend a message of deep gratitude to you. We, along with your friends, families, and mentors, are beaming with pride and anticipation to see what tomorrow brings for you.
You know, I'm feeling extremely hopeful that you all will be entering a world with a little less uncertainty and confidence that our next generation of leaders is here to guide us forward. Because if we've learned anything, it's that it isn't good enough to simply talk about going back to normal. You know, as we rebuild, we're looking to set new goals and be a little more audacious about creating a brighter future, one that's guided by not just promise, but by compassion. You know, I'm proud of all of our graduates as you continue to push for the change and the demand that you want to see in the world, and supports Californians from every conceivable walk of life. You know, fighting for progress is a time-honored tradition in California's higher education system, though through many of you, that legacy, I have all the expectation will continue to grow and define the fabric, the best of our state. You know, we've seen the impact that all of you have had. This is the generation that prioritizes addressing things like climate change, a generation that won't tolerate economic or racial injustice. You don't just dream of a brighter future and in a more inclusive world. You're out there actually acting on it and manifesting it. California is better off and will continue to be better off because of each and every one of you. We're so proud of our graduates, and we're incredibly hopeful for our brighter future that all of us have to look forward to.
So congratulations once again, class of 2021. You did it!
Congrats,
Yay.
everybody.
Feeling burned out? Try Graduation by UC Riverside. Graduation is the only non-FDA approved gummy vitamin that will help you start your career, boost self-esteem, provide economic stability, and provide a pathway to advancement. Possible side effects of graduation include a high degree of uncertainty, going to bed at a reasonable hour, moving out of your parents' house, paying taxes, adulting, deciding to go to graduate school, and being diagnosed with the urge to cry at the most random and inconvenient times.
Congratulations, UC Class of 2021. You are a truly special group. and I'm so proud of your strength and resilience over the past year. Few classes have faced such an array of unexpected challenges, yet you forged ahead. You changed your plans or made new ones. You navigated virtual classes, you learned the value of the mute button, and through it all, you stayed on track to your degree. You are now part of a network of more than 2 million UC alumni who are using their education and experiences to change the world for the better. I hope that this extraordinary year will hone your resolve to make the future what you want it to be. Never forget that you have that power. It is an honor to share this moment with you, and I can't wait to see what you do next. As Congressman and Civil Rights Leader John Lewis said, "You are the light. Never let anyone, any person or any force, dampen, dim, or diminish your light." Congratulations, UC graduates, and fiat lux.
On behalf of the UCR Alumni Association and more than 126,000 alumni worldwide, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome our class of 2021 graduates to the ranks of countless successful, accomplished individuals who have passed through the halls of this institution. You're joining a robust community, a young and vibrant community, one that seeks to empower the next generation of students and alumni. Considering the unique circumstances that we have all had to endure over the last 15 months, I want to encourage you not to let the past year overshadow your entire time at UCR. That time is a grand life experience. Your transition to adulthood filled with learning within and outside of the classroom, a realization of your full potential, and the establishment of bonds that will lend care, guidance, and support throughout your lifetime. Do not underestimate this accomplishment, and do not let the current conditions diminish your celebration of it. My other ask of you is to stay connected with us. There is a Highlander spirit that permeates UCR, fostered by generations of students who came before you. With your engagement, we can continue to nurture that spirit, helping to sustain the thriving and diverse environment of our campus and expanding the regional and global impact of our university. Exult in your achievement. You've earned it. Congratulations, class of 2021. Welcome to the UCR alumni family.
On behalf of the UC Riverside faculty, I am delighted to congratulate you, class of 2021, on completing your degree. We are proud to call you graduates of our university and to see you embrace next steps in your lives and begin your career. It is incredible to have completed anything in this pandemic, and to have finished your studies is a huge accomplishment. The dedication to get through this required enduring video screen lectures, text chat instead of coffee breaks, and I'm sure a lot of loneliness. As we return to familiar ways, I urge you to remember the resilience you found in yourself to keep going through these past months. I want to acknowledge that this has been a period of loss for many. The trauma will take time and care to heal. Graduation is also a chance to reflect on what is important as you decide what of yourself you take or leave behind in the next phase. I challenge you to carry awareness of the structures that prevent racial and social equity, and to fight for change so that everyone has a chance at safety and to live full lives. While your last essay, performance, or exam is behind you, we, the faculty, hope you will continue to use the critical thinking, reading, and yes, mathematical skills you have developed to be engaged citizens. You are the alumni future Highlanders will look to for guidance and leadership. As you leave behind our UCR campus, I wish you success and opportunity. Keep your connections. You will always be a Highlander. Congratulations.
Class of 2021, congratulations on becoming a graduate from the University of California, Riverside. What a hectic series of years we just experienced. When I completed my statement of intent to register back in 2017, I would have never imagined what UCR had in store for us. Each academic year proved challenging, rewarding, and at times uncertain. Despite the almost never-ending nights of studying, juggling extracurriculars, working 2 jobs, caring for family, a tense political climate, and even a global pandemic, we persevered. And so, every one of you are champions. Champions worthy of a trophy for your academic achievements that will fuel your next endeavor. A trophy years in the making. The last 4 years have taught us all valuable lessons that we will never forget. Lessons about friendships, taking risks, chasing our dreams, and making sure to call our family members every so often to remind them we're still there. As you reflect on your undergraduate career, highlight the days that brought you the most joy, as well as those days that challenged you the most. Every day since your first day of class has been the accumulation of lessons and experiences that make you a Highlander. Take the time to thank the faculty, community members, friends, and family for their support, efforts, and sacrifices that allowed us to see this special day. The lesson I'll always look back on is that friendships are critical for success, and the path alone is always much longer. Riverside to many became an unexpected home, a home that has demanded chores from everyone, chores that have now prepared you for the next place you will call home. Wherever your new home is, always remember where you came from and never lose sight of your purpose and goals. I am extremely proud of all of our accomplishments and most excited to see the societal impacts every single one of you will make. Yes, success does not come easy and will take years for us to see, but the networks and memories created during your stay at UCR have prepared you for the greatness to come. I want to thank you all for allowing me to serve you these last 4 years and the associated students. Thank you to my friends, fraternal brothers, and family for guiding me to this very moment. Class of 2021, I'll leave you with this. Diligence should be your watchword. Whatever you do, do well, and may success attend your efforts. Congratulations and thank you.
I would like to say congratulations to all those graduating this spring with your master's or PhD. You made it. As a PhD student and 2021 graduate myself, I understand the strength and persistence that it takes to earn a graduate degree, especially this year. And earning a graduate degree is much more than an academic feat. This is an achievement that requires personal sacrifice and pouring ourselves into our work and community. As a GSA member and graduate mentor, I've witnessed firsthand the struggles that some graduate students have met and overcome, not just in the lab or the library, but at home in balancing their research and classes with their own well-being, personal relationships, and families. And this year may not look how you had planned it to, but I hope that you were able to find some peace in the uncertainty and confidence knowing that you had what it takes to complete a graduate degree, even if you were not sure that you could at some points of the journey. I want us to take a minute to reflect on that journey and what this year taught us, because this year taught us a lot. How to be flexible and expect the unexpected, that Zoom never goes as planned, to lean on your friends and support systems, to not assume to know what anyone is going through, to adapt, and most importantly, to learn. Each and every one of us came here to learn, and I encourage you to not stop now that you have a graduate degree. Continue to question, continue striving to answer complex issues, and continue to use your knowledge to improve the lives of those in our communities and the world around us. One of my favorite parts of my academic experience here at UC Riverside was learning about all of the great work that our graduate students do, and I look forward to seeing all that you accomplish in the years to come. Again, we could not be where we are today without our support systems. To all our friends and family who have been there when times are hard, to the many fellow graduate students in this audience who have worked tirelessly to improve student life in their departments and in their communities, and to all of the advisors and mentors who have led us empathetically through our trying times, thank you. Graduates, the celebration today is about reveling in your accomplishments, and I hope that all of you are able to celebrate, whether it be in the same place that you wrote your thesis or dissertation, back home with your families, or with your vaccinated friends. You should all be so very proud of your achievements, and once more, congratulations.
Congratulations. I couldn't be prouder of all that you've accomplished. If we think back 4 years when many of you started your careers here at UCR, that was a year of hurricanes Irma, Maria. It was Las Vegas shootings. Since then, we've had wildfires, we've had DACA, we've had George Floyd murder. We have a first vice president who's woman, African American, Asian American, COVID, of course, and now vaccines. Lots has happened in these past few years. And through it all, you've been Highlanders, and you've made it. And I am so, so proud of all you've accomplished. During the same time, our university has been accomplishing things. And as many of you know, we have achieved new success, national reputation, national recognition that we simply didn't have before. We're seen by many as an ever-improving university, one of the very best in the country. And that's really what I want to talk about today, is the future of these two realities. Our institutional trajectory of improvement and your trajectory for the rest of your life. Today, I want to make a promise to you that we here at UCR are going to continue to do things to make your university even better, more widely recognized, and acknowledged for the excellence. And what I'd ask in return is that you try to do the same. Everything you do from now on reflects on us. When you become elected President of the United States, or even Vice President, the record will say a graduate of UCR. And that's same as when you become Governor of California or Governor of any other state. And I know many of you won't become President or even a Governor, but each of you will do things in your lives. And every time you do great things, people will recognize that you're a UCR graduate. And that reflects well on us as well as on you. So we're going to continue to do better to make your degree more valuable, your institution even better recognized in the future. And I would ask you to do the same, because your success is our success. Congratulations and good luck.
It's the hottest new toy you can't buy in stores. UC Riverside action figures. Each one-of-a-kind doll is a graduate of UCR who went on to have a successful career. Doctor. Robotics engineer. Published writer. Entomologist.
I want to be an entomologist.
Collect them all. The world is your oyster when you graduate from UCR.
Graduates, we are now at the moment for which you have all worked so hard, the conferral of your degrees. The master's degree is awarded to those who have completed a rigorous program of advanced study and have achieved a superior record of academic achievement. The bachelor's degrees, conferred by the University of California, attest to scholastic achievement and represent the university's fulfillment of its duty of teaching. Now, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you your respective master's degree or bachelor's degree, with all of the insignia, rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Now, Luis Huerta will lead the traditional undergraduate tassel turning ceremony.
Thank you, Chancellor Wilcox. Bachelor degree graduates, please rise and join me as I turn my tassel from the right to the left to symbolize the realization of your bachelor degrees. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Congratulations, graduates. As you transition into your new relationship with UCR as alumni, I hope that you will keep in touch with us. I know that you will go on to do great things in your lives, and we can't wait to hear all about them. Now, the UCR Chamber Singers will perform our alma mater, Hail Fair UCR. Following this performance, the Dean will introduce a slideshow individually recognizing the graduates.
UCR fair alma mater, jewel of old UC. Fiatux a shining vision, light to set minds free. Seeking ever, yielding never, old stars near and far. Waft our love back to the highlands, hail fair UCR. Orange trees blooming in the highlands, void our chimes ring clear, standing
Congratulations, graduates. Today, you join the ranks of more than 8,400 alumni who have earned engineering degrees at the Marlan and Rosemary Bourns College of Engineering. Our alumni are leading in industry, launching successful companies, pioneering advancements in science, and educating the next generation of engineers in labs and classrooms around the world. For some, their futures started right in the hallways of BCOE, where graduates like Isaac Saldana, Tim Jenkins, and Jose Lopez met and later founded a company that was acquired for $3 billion. Or Shah Selby, a fellow at National Geographic who's exploring the world as a conservation technologist. Or even one of this year's student speakers, Janine Wong, who at NASA JPL worked on the entry, descent, and landing visualization for the Mars Perseverance Rover 2020 landing. Perseverance. Now that's something your class and the class before you have had to flex perhaps more than any other. What is already a challenging field of study was compounded by an historic pandemic and social reckoning. You have had to make sacrifices that future students will hopefully never face. You have tackled and finished what you set out to do, earn your engineering degree, and for this, for your adaptability and persistence, I commend you. Today, as we celebrate your achievements, know that BCOE continues to work for you. This year, BCOE remained a top 50 public engineering college in the country. We secured 4 prestigious research collaborations, including UCR's first successful bid for a National Science Foundation Engineering Research Center to stop biological time. We expanded our educational offerings to train students for the jobs of the future with a new undergraduate degree in data science and a master's degree in robotics slated to launch this fall. Your future is bright, and you will forever be part of the BCOE family. So let's not say goodbye, but let's say see you later. I hope to see you all on campus as guest speakers to our future students, supporting our student organizations on their projects, and mentoring the next generation of engineers. Wherever your adventure leads you next, take notice that people know and respect BCOE. Our outstanding educational curriculum, highly recognized research program, and established corporate and international partnerships make BCOE a place you can be immensely proud to call your alma mater. Congratulations on your achievements, and I wish you all the best in your next steps as engineers. Now, we will recognize the class of 2021 degree recipients within the Marlan and Rosemary Bourns College of Engineering.
Ali Reza Abdoli, Sargis Abrahamian, Alexis Marie Abrams, Kelton Adi, Neela Agajan, Melanie Aguilar Godinez, Mario Enrique Aguirre, Faraj Al-Badani, Sarah Al-Khalili, Matthew Alcaraz Alanis, Victoria Faith Albazer, David Alcala Jr., Marcos Aleman, Hero Ruth Alexander, Faisal Al-Marik, Fernanda Michelle Alonso, Arturo Alvarado, Christian David Alvarado, Javier Antonio Alvarado, Vivek Amatia, Austin Anderson, Tara Elena Anti, Ritika Arasanagata Ramasesha, Robert Arenas, Rajat Arora, Tanish Aurora, Reza Arsham,
Melody Asgari,
Saber Ashraf, George Awad, Arsani Nabil Awadala, Joseph D. Ayala, Rohan Badiga, Isabella Bagdasarian, Mariam Sarah Baig, Deepankar Ranjan Baisha, Sudeep Balla, Leonardo Ballesteros, Andre Band, Ayik Banerjee, Joseph Barragan, Juan Barrientos, Adriana Bartolotti, Julian Beaulieu, Julian Bell, Moker Alexander Belomo, Alberto Bengo, Jose Benitez Ponce, Adam Bennett, Kimberly Rose Bennett, Cassandra Nicole Benton, Joshua Thomas Bermudez, Arthur Bernal, Blake Berry, Ernesto Betancourt II, Vikarn Bakri, Anuj Bavsar, Winson B., Shriram Bidkar, Saqib Mohammed bin Malek, Bryce Bishop, Anna Rosario Bobadilla, Chandler Bottomley, Jacob Brady, Bagpreet Brar, Nathan Brennan, Russell Brown, Simon Bowie, Antonio Vasquez Burwell, Kevin Bush,
Festo Boji,
Silvia Cabellos, Lisa Cabrera, Stephanie Cabrera, Brandon Kai, Donovan Tsai, Kelly Xiao Yin Tsai, Misty Caroline Calkins, Stephen Calvert, Christian Campos, Natalie Campos, Desiree Marisol Carcamo, Nicholas Cardinal, Ramiro Carrillo, Jack Castor, Gerardo Castro Mata, Spiridon Katekis, Ashna Chada, Jason Chan, Ryan Chan, Yao Chun Chan, Yimne Chan, Lucas Chang, Matthew Chang, Wayland Chang, Wei Ting Chang, Yuanhao Chang, Fengsheng Chao, Avimat Chaolagain, Cheng Chen, Ernest Chen, Phyllis Chen, Tianyu Chen, Wei Chen, Xu Chen, Biqian Cheng, Jiao Cheng, Shi Yi Cheng, Steve Chung, Michael Chiang, Diana Laura Chico Juarez, Dumitru Chiriak, Raymond Klebeck, Matthew Choi, Yun Young Choi, David Cho, Marios Christofides, Su Ching Chuang, Rohit Chug, Ivan Seeth Vargas, Kendall Clark, Fidencio Adrian Conste de Leon, Brian Corbita, Gustavo Jaime Correa, Isaac Cortez, Teofilo Antonio Cortez Flores, Selena Crawford, Maurice Kroom, Anna Crosby,
Rolando Cruz Jr.,
Irene Cruz Rubio, Alex Kui, Wenmo Tsue, Ruben John DeCunha, Shashank Daia, Wei Di Dai, Yuqian Dai, Nicholas Damon, Albert Dang, Tandy Dang, Chris Daniels, Sumanth Subarao Dara, Shorav Das, Pedram Devudian, Timothy Day, Jan de Bleeker, Christian De Castro, Timothy Robert De Hart, Adrian De La Torre, Joshua De Leon, Kyle Dean, Justin De Leon, Arturo Delgado, Carmina Jean de los Santos, Matthew Denny, Yash Harish Deshpande, Alexander Harry de Victoria, Wesley Bike Devore, Viraj Singh Dillon, Christopher Diaz, Jose Diaz, Kenny Dieppe, Kiet Dieppe, Paraskevi Dimoragka, Yuzhe Ding, Anup Kumar Dixit, Andy Dewey Do,
Mitchell Doan,
Tiffany Doan, Dylan Thomas Dolan, Yu Shi Dong, Michelle Izella Dozal, Hunter Dreyer, Kelly Duong, Joshua Edwards, Tanin Eftekari, Suhas Ejnavarzala, Mira El-Khatib, Daniel Es-Said, Brian Escobar, Uriel Escobar, Jonah Espino, Anthony Estrada, Jose Estrada, Edidiong Etsokudo, Nikolaos Yuljim, Bradley Evans,
Brandon Evans,
Dante Fabre, Monica Fajardo, Serena Renee Fanua, Carly Farrar, Enrique Alessandro Felix, Michael Feng, Xu Yao Feng, Jr., Jonah Santos Fernando, Adrian Ferreras, Nathaniel Fay, Jesus Figueroa, Daniel Fitchman, Catherine Floor, Jeremy James Flores, Vladimir Flores Casarubias, Thomas Foreman, Carlos Franco, Bradley Fraser, Peter Frazier, River Freed,
Jordan Freeman,
Aidan Funky, Francisco Gallego, Atsin Galvan Hernandez, Rocky Gambina, Vishant Niraj Gandhi, Carlos Garcia, Haley Garcia, Jose Andres Garcia, Jose Garcia, Leslie Garcia, Jose Garcia Torres, Diego Ivan Garcilaso Figueroa, Kapish Garg, Valeria Garibaldi, Changhao Ge, Jiahao Ge, Christopher Gentibano, Shahab Geravesh, Catalina Marie Geronimo, Evan Gierst, Brittany Michelle Gilbert, Richard Godsey, Parisa Golkar, Gladys Andrea Gomez, Alejandro Guillermo Gonzalez, Arlene Guadalupe Gonzalez, Emilio Gonzalez, Itzel Gonzalez, Jose Gonzalez Vargas, Alexander Graves, Nathaniel Grelling, Sumraj Grewal, Laura Gregorian, Hua Yue Gu, Danny Guan, Akshay Gulabrao, Neha Gupta, Samantha Guthrie, Armando Enrique Gutierrez, Zion Manuel Gutierrez, Johan Guzman Avalos, Vicky Guzman Avalos, Sung Eun Ha, Emmanuel Halfon, Erica Hall, Jacob Halverson, Catherine Elizabeth Hammer, Dylan Hahn, Linkai Han, ASM Jahid Hassan, Farhad Hassani, Mari Hayashi, Hade He, Songrue He, Wen Tao He, Xiaojun He, Cameron Heggie, Ashley Louise Hernandez, Emmeline Victoria Ruvivivar Hernandez,
Stephanie Hernandez Ramirez,
Eric Herrera, Bryce Hills, Benjamin Ho, Charles Ho, Paris Hom, Ji Yun Hong, Yun Hong, Tyler Hupp, Lamia Hossein, Dong Dong Ho, Farzin Hushmand, Arusiak Hovhanesian, Justin Xie, Christopher Hu, Chi Chung Hu, Xia Hua, Alan Huang, Boi Hien Huang, Janine Huang, Huang Jiajun, Ming Yi Huang, Peter Huang, Tianxiang Huang, David Huker, John Thomas He, Ling Hin Ernie Hung, Ta Ai Hung, Jennifer Hunter, Kevin Huo, Keith Hussein, Naid Ibarra, Zachary Iden, Alexis Illich, Jimmy Im, Mo Islam, Tazmi Islam, Zachary Israelson, Stephanie Italia E, Suhas V. Jagannath,
Delaram Jahangiri,
Edward Janaban, Jason Jewel Corrales, E.G. Junda Jiang, Wenmei Jiang, Yu Jiang, Kevin Jimenez, Mark Jimenez, Matthew Jimenez, Noah Jimenez, Lu Jin, Stephen Joe, Shaston Michelle Johnson, Stephen Joseph, Rohit Joshi, Jeffrey Juan, Yeshwanth Reddy Kalati, Saurabh Campbell, Sayyid Muhammad Kami Shirazi, Reed Setsuji Kanemaru, Phil Kang, Xiaoxi Kang, Padmanabha Kanampali, Moshen Karimi, Kyle K, Adrian Kazigo, David Kaziev, Alex Kavakian, Jawad Khan, Nushara Khan, Aaron Kim, Austin Kim, Skylar Kim, Sung-won Kim, Ted Kim, Bryce Kinnear, Dmitry Koltsov, Selma Ursulina Kondakar, Carolyn Yang Kong, Casey Kongpanikul, Bon Won Koo, Timothy Koo, Nicholas Corey, Alexander Ku, Keisuke Kuroda, Alexander Lai, Jeffrey Lai, Jiawen Lai, Magdalene Lai, Brandon Lam, Trung Lam, Mariah Langley, Raul Steve Larios, Ethan Lau, Neftali Lau, Cole Anthony Lawless, Christina Elizabeth Lawson, Brian Lay, Dang Lay, Halan Lay, Jimmy Lee, Jonathan Lee, Mai Lay, Viet Long Lee, Vivian Lee, Marcos Leandro, June Angie Lianos, Dominic Lee, Elise Lee, Jean Lee, Kevin Lee, Nicholas Singh Jack Lee, Edwin Manuel Leon Du, Bo-Chung Lee, Guy Kwan Lee, Guo Ren Lee, Jingyuan Lee, Kenny Lee, Sarah Ann Lee, Shuo Lee, Zheng Chung Liang, Roger Liao, David Lin, Elise Lin, Jie Lin, Pei Lin, Shu Hung Lin, Matthew Kumayao Lipson, Jia Kang Liu, Jianqiao Liu, Jinhuan Liu, Kexin Liu, Liu Liu, Tianyu Liu, Xiangting Liu, Yi Liu, Yiqing Liu, Yuan Liu, Yue Liu, Selvin Antonio Lizama Peña, Tsi Hin Lo, Emilio Lopez, Reina Lopez, Abby Lopez Martinez, Suzette Lopez Saz, Sofia Lozano, Jackson Liu, Emily Lum, Marcos Luna, Alan Luo, Wei He Luo, Addison Ming Luong, Cora Lu, Chi Yuan Ma, Rue Ma, Rogelio Macedo, Monica Matayan, Nayeli Madrigal Gonzalez, Irfan Mayerdan, Edgar Maldonado, Tanya Malik, Jonathan Bailey, Angela Maureen Manlangit, Evelyn Marin, Christopher Jeffrey Marmo, Oswaldo Marquez, Marcus On Min Martin, Aditya Mawley,
Jesse Mayo,
Taylor McCullough, Jeremy Eli McDonald Jr., Mark McHugh, Joshua McIntyre, Maxwell McKee, Claysa Medina, Anthony Mejia, Ryan Meoni, Kevin Michael Mills, Joshua Milne, Sumugi Miyashita, Ali Reza Mohebi, Cesar Manares, Augie Cardenas Montelongo, Nathaniel Moore, Giovanni Morales, Alexis Alberto Morelos, Osvaldo Moreno Ornelas, Kishan Mori, Kinjal Mugatwala, Sorja Mukopade, Harpreet Multani, Berenice Munoz, Enrique Munoz, Leonardo Murillo, Zachary Michael Murillo, Daniel Murphy, Anto Infant Gautam Murugan, Serena Naban, Rahul Nair, Yuta Nakamura, Travis Nasser, Karina Isabel Navarrete,
Ruth Navarrete.
Ashim Neupane, Calvin Zifung Eng, Diane No, We No, Tommy No, Alex Wynn, Daniel Tan Nguyen, Eric Kwok Wynn, Hazel Wynn,
Jonah Nguyen.
Kai Wynn, Nat Wynn, Nicole Gwynn, Philip Wynn, Philip Wynn, Trin Thuy Wynn, Van Nguyen, Hung Chi Ni, Yu Ni, Janatin Nisha, Stephen Novi, Omar Omeri, Christian Tyler O'Neill, Valerie Ocampo, Omar Ochoa, Josias Ochoa Lozano, Evan Michael Gabuya Okulam, Chidubem Onyeagaro, Nathaniel Jacob Ortiz, Tyler John Ortiz, Natalie Hiromi Ozawa, Carlos Pacheco, Amit Padgaonkar, Franz Joseph Paez, Spencer Pack, Sai Krishna Pakalapati, Nitya Palaniandi, Ryan Edward Pan, Giovanna Cecile Panelli, Richard Panganiban, Oscar Pantoja Martel, Freddie Pakian, Brian Parada, Urja Gaurav Parekh, Joey Park, Philip Park, Nish Patel, Tanmay Patil, Jatin Patwa, Gilberto Peraza Martinez, Alex Perez, Anthony Pham, Charles Pham, Stephen Fan, Tanvarat Pinyoshon, Taylor Pirtle, Cole Pivanka, Joel Alberto Plasencia,
Jim Poon,
Priyanka Potala, Aidan Potter, Hayden Hushmand Poor, William Powell, Prajna Prabhu, Mandira Pradhan, Gyan Prakash, Satyam Shankar Prasad, Raya Prashant, Anna Predescu, Sean Pruitt, Fan Poo, Sydney Pun, Alexandria Putz, Tianshu Chin, Ryan Kwok, Cheryl Quayle, Humbert Quesada Masax, Alejandro Quesada, Jason Quinton, Chris Michael Rahal, Walid Rahim, Mehran Rahman, Rajita Rajkumar, Anjali Ramchandani, John Ramirez Lopez, Mahima Ravuri, Nicholas Ray, Rafael Rebelo Daminelli, Karthik Reddy, Preston M. Reed, Cyrus Remmel, Dominic Renales, Eduardo Reveles, Christopher Rico, Abraham Rivera, Corey George Robertson, Esmeralda Robles Peña, Eduardo Rocha, Frank Rodriguez, Gerardo Rodriguez, Uriel Guadalupe Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez Delgado, Michael Rojas, Jordan Lee Rolsma, David A. Romero, Juan Ruelas, Rory Russell, Daniel Ryu, Jason R. Sathoff, Elizabeth Sabiniano, Aravind Sainathan, Manveer Singh Sani, Shan Saib, Raul Salgado, Lisa Salmarone, Matthew Lawrence Sample, Anthony San Mateo, Luis Andres Sanchez, Kramer Sanders, Jeevan Sandhu, Nolan Sandy, Neida Sandoval, Christina Michela Sandhu, Vanessa Santiago, Nathan Opoku Sapong, Ryan Kenara Sath, Jacqueline Satira, Minal Sayed, Robert Ricky Saylor, Kimberly Sayre, Dylan Michael Schlobum, Garrett Owen Scott, Golden Say, Anish Shekhar, Ian Sellers, Christopher Serrano Barron, James Seaver, Brian Shaddy, Bhavin Shah, Mahip Shah, Mahmoud Wael Shaheen, Jihad Shalabi, Ken Shao, Pushkar Sharma, Shiva Sharma, Mabel Shehada, Siddharth Shanoy, Devansh Sheth, Hong Ru Xie, Shamali Shinde, Daniel Thomas Shirley, Akshay Shirwadkar, Jonathan Shaw, Pranshu Srivastava, Vishwas Shukla,
Nathaniel Sickard,
Kanishkan Sadat Kumar, Brendan Silva, Luis Silvar, Kaustubh Singh, Surya Singh, Yogesh Kumar Singh, Ganesh Krishnan Sivaram, Nathan Smith, Gabriela Louise Roperos Solamo, Dmitro Solenko, Albert Soriano, Hector Soto Jr., Divyanshi Srivastava, Stefan Stankovic, Evan Stewart, Sarah Nicole Sturkey, Selena Karasu, Hui Su, Longzhe Su, Patapol Subanarat, Khadija Sudki, Henry Su, Purvaja Sundar, Amanda Elizabeth Sutter, Grant Swajan, Daniel Swan, Omar Syed, Joshua Tai, Faleke Takele, Jacob Tan, Abhijit Taneja, Jason Tang, Kevin Tang, Sujani Tava, Kimberly Tena Perez, Himani Tucker, Joseph Tebog, Ronan Todd, Ryan Torrento, Alan Tran, Brandon Tran, Raymond Tran, Stephen Tran, V. Tui Tran, Jeff Trang, Brett Trenier, Ben Trevis, Vin Trung Jonathan Trin, Kaylee Trong, Von Trong, Chia Tien Tsai, Sandy Tsan, Chi Chiu Tsang, Christopher Tsuchiyama, Bin Tu, Gautam Tumati, Saad Umar, Abdullah Fuad Nur, James Ung, Noah Casimiro Urita, Hassan Usmani, Ryan Valdevilla, Jose Armando Valdez, Pedro Valdivia, Jolyn Ray Valencia, Zachary Valleys, Christian Varner, Joshua Vasquez, Anthony Xavier Vasallo, Rebecca Cassandra Vega, Genaro Vega Becerril, Jasmine Velasquez, Mark Velasquez, Alexander Veloz, Ricardo Vera Jr., Nicholas Alexander Villa, Daniel Villarosas, David Paul Moleta Villafuerte, Shrestha Vinayak, Rizel Vinluan, Sajan Virdi, Giovanni Virgin,
Johnny Vo,
Sandy Waba, Daniel Wahyu, Brian James Walsh, Matthew Walsh, Xavier Walter, Veronica Walton, Ian Chin Wang, Jiahao Wang, Jiapeng Wang, Xin Yao Wang, Ye Qing Wang, Yi Wang, Ji Wang, Zhongqi Wang, Carson Welty, Cindy Wen, Dilan Vijaysinkha, Matthew Williams, Joshua Wolf, David Wong, Qin Wong, Zachary Wong, Winsun Wu, Tyler Woods, Dylan Wright, Chi-An Wu, Vivian Wu, Yo-Kun Wu, Zifei Wu, Haobo Xie, Yinjie Xie, Da Shu, Jingyuan Shu, Lu Shun Shu, Ruo Ming Shu, Yu Rui Shu, Shon Yagobi, Jie Yan, Bei Yan,
Bingxin Yang.
Bo Yang, Jennifer Yang, Jin Yang, Wei Yi Yang, Wen Lang Yang, Yi Xin Yang, Zhen Yu Yang, Daniel Yap, Marcus Yi, Xin Long Yi, Ziqing Yu, Fiona Yuen, David Zamora, Aya Zater, Jason Zelmer, Dekeng Zheng, Leia Zheng, Shilin Zheng, Bryant Zhang, Chuliang Zhang, Lei Zhang, Ruchen Zhang, Yuzhou Zhang, Yingnan Zhang, Yiyang Zhang, Zhengtong Zhang, Ziliang Zhang, Suyu Zhao, Xuanpeng Zhao, Yifan Zhao, Liwei Zheng, Shuang Zhou, Adam Zimmerman, Keith Zmudzinski.
Congratulations to an historic, remarkable class of graduating engineering students. On behalf of our entire faculty and staff, we are so proud, wish you the very best, and can't wait to see how you will transform our world. As you engineer your success, know that you will always have a home with us at BCOE. This concludes the virtual commencement ceremony for the Marlan and Rosemary Bourns College of Engineering Class of 2021 graduates. Please enjoy the rest of your evening.